All right, y'all, I am back with another video, and listen, I had to get these quick because, y'all, I am doing a review on the Caliart brush markers. As soon as I heard that there were Caliart brush markers, I ordered them instantly. So here they are, and I am so excited to do this review because y'all should know, if you watch my videos, you know how I feel about the Caliart markers. They are so slept on. So here is the Caliart warranty card, which does not come in the markers. It actually comes in the clear packaging that the markers come in when you order them. I got them from Amazon. This is the 51 set. This is I think there is a smaller set, which I believe is a 40. But I got the biggest set, which is 51, and they were $26.99. Okay, so here is the first barrel, and here is the second. This is the brand new barrel of the Caliart markers. So as you can see, you've got one. The first one is like a square shape. It is a bit bulky compared to other markers that I've used. It is a bit bulky. And so those come with the bullet nib and the chisel nib, of course. And the new ones, of course, have the brush nib. Now let me say this. This new brush nib definitely gives me a hoo-hoo brush marker vibes. As you can see, this looks almost identical to the brush nib that is on the hoo-hoo markers. I will say that I do love their barrel. It has like a matte finish instead of a gloss, which I love. And they just feel a bit more expensive. They look a bit more expensive. I love the look. And it does have the barcode on the back of them. I guess would be the back of them, that has the name of the marker and the number. And these tops do not attach on the bottom. They do not. So I guess that will be one con, but I wanted to do a compare and contrast so that you guys can see how similar these markers are to the hoo-hoo brush markers. They are very, very similar. And I want to say they're almost the same size as well. I think maybe the hoo-hoo marker may be just a tad bit longer, but they are literally almost identical. Yeah, I believe that the only difference is that Caliart has more of a circular design going on at the top of the marker, where you can see the color that's on the top. I think that is pretty much the only difference, because even the silver is the same, okay? And it also has the little notches so that it doesn't roll off the table. Yes, so let's get into some swatching. All right, so off the bat, with there being only 51 markers, I definitely was wondering if my favorite markers were going to be in here, first off. Second, if there were going to be an adequate amount of skin tone markers, and also, you know, just a good color, a good amount of all colors all the way around. We know that almost all sets of markers, which I feel personally, they always come with an abundance of greens and blues and purples. And so they lack in other colors. And so that's what I was wondering what happened with this set, because there's only 51 markers. But let me go ahead and assure you that with only 51 markers, my favorite skin tone markers from Caliart were in this set, and I was so excited. One, that means that I have those skin tone colors in a brush marker that are reminiscent to the hoo-hoo ones, because I'm not ordering the 100 hoo-hoo brush markers, y'all. I am not, because I have the 72 set, I have the 48 set, and I have the skin tone set. Like, I'm not getting them. I'm not. Especially because they're like $100. No, I would rather take $100 and probably buy more Copics before I do that. Which I actually have about 82 Copics, so I don't know if I would even need $100 to even finish my set. Maybe I would, though, because I want to get in the hundreds with my Copics, but I don't want to, you know, let's not overkill, because I have a lot of markers. But anyway, back to the Caliart markers, back to the review, because I'm getting off. So after I finished swatching all of the colors, I felt like there was a good amount of every color. Yeah, I definitely believe so. So I was definitely ready to put them to the test. And oh, I'm actually showing you guys here that these came with a colorless blender as well. So here I'm just showing you where you can see that there were some nice colors for lighter tones and darker tones. And my two favorite colors that I use all the time were included. And I was so excited about that. Y'all have no idea. So I decided that I would sort of play around and do a little more character design with the characters that I created, the Oddly Sisters. And I decided that I would go with Aubrey, which is the oldest of the sisters. And so I decided to draw her in a few different ways and just, really get into her character. And I can tell you guys that Aubrey is like a mixture of As Told by Ginger and all of her friends. She's, first of all, she's a redhead, and, she is trying to find her way. She's that typical, 14, 15-year-old kid that is, trying to come into her own and figure out who she is. And she is obsessed with her phone. Social media runs teenagers and, now. So that's definitely one thing that she's definitely into. She tries to keep up with the latest of everything. And she is also, boy crazy and wants to hang with the popular girls. That's Aubrey. Aubrey is obsessed with it, and she will do whatever for her to be that popular girl. That's Aubrey. So I wanted to draw her in some different outfits and just sort of show her style, because Aubrey is that girl that really, she fits in naturally but doesn't know it. That's Aubrey. She dresses really cute and in her own way, and she doesn't even think that her style is actually cute, but it is, because the girls at the school secretly live for how she carries herself, how she dresses, how she acts, and she doesn't even know it. And that is something that I took from Ginger, from As Told by Ginger, because listen, I watch it every night, period. Ginger is my girl. Now, Ginger was definitely more loving, and, she was an it girl without even knowing she was the it girl. But she also had a sincere heart. Now with Aubrey, listen, sis needs a little more help. She needs a boost. She needs some help, because she doesn't care about anything, and she doesn't care if she hurts people's feelings. If she hurts people's feelings, let me say that a little better. She doesn't care if she hurts people's feelings, and that's not good. And she will step on anybody to get to the top of, being that popular girl, being that person that everybody wants to hang around. And that's something that I feel like Aubrey can learn along the way. When I initially designed the girls, I thought of different short books that each girl could be in, to all tell a story and there to be a moral, because I believe that there should be short stories that can teach morals to, kids that are 13 to 14, as well as younger kids. So I don't know, y'all. I'm sort of all over the place with them, but I just wanted to use Aubrey as just a way to just build her character a bit more. And this is also, if you haven't noticed, this is in my a hoo-hoo marker pad. This is not in my sketchbook, my LO sketchbook that I am trying to finish up. And I have so many things I'm so excited to share with you that is in my other sketchbook. I have just been trying to make sure I tell myself, okay, don't draw in the Ahuhu marker pad. Keep drawing in the Illo so that you can actually finish it and be able to do a sketchbook tour and all of that. But I really love this sketchbook, y'all. Like, y'all do not understand. Like, I really do. But anyway, as I was using the markers, because let me not get off track again, because this is a marker review. As I was using the markers, just like their regular bullet nib markers, like the blending is everything. I love those skin tone markers that they have that I use. Well, the colors that I use for the skin tone, because they're not necessarily their their skin tone markers, because they actually have skin tone markers. But I do believe that those two numbers are in their skin tone set. But nevertheless, as I was using them, it was the same as using my regular Caliart markers, but better because it's a brush nib. I am spoiled when it comes to brush nibs, and that's just what I love to use. I am not that big on bullet nibs, y'all. I will not lie. Yes, I do use my markers that have the bullet nib, but I would be lying if I said I don't pull out that brush nib first, okay? So everything, the blending and everything was just beautiful. I already knew I would love their colors because, again, I do have their markers, and I would tell anyone to get these markers, especially if you're just starting or even if you're on a budget. For 51 markers for $26.99, I believe that that's pretty good, especially because you're getting, in just this small package, you're getting all the colors that you need. You have your skin tone markers for lighter skin and darker skin, medium skins, and then you have a nice amount of greens, blues, purples, yellows. Like, you have enough. You don't need 1,000,001 markers. When you actually get to really coloring and illustrating and stuff, I only have maybe 12 markers that I use all the time. Okay, you have those ones you use all the time. You do not use, and you will not use, all 51 of those markers all the time. Not every single color. Okay, if you do, well then listen, honey, hey, yay for you, but no. So I just feel like I would highly recommend this set, and I want to say that I actually sort of recommend it over the Ohuhu markers, because, especially the Ohuhu brush markers, because they don't, in my opinion, let me say that again, they don't have the accurate colors for lighter skin tones. They don't have the colors. It's a bit too orange, the colors that they do have. And then for darker tones, I always use potato brown. But here you have these. You have 51 of them, and it comes with a colorless blender for $26.99, and you have all the colors that you need. Like, listen, what's up? There you go, honey. People be sleep on Caliart. I'm telling y'all, people are so sleep on these markers. Go and get these markers. And it's so crazy because I wouldn't have even known that they had brush markers if a fellow friend wrote me in the comments and let me know that they have brush markers. I literally ordered them seconds after my YouTube friend told me, okay? Like, I went and bought them. And that's because they are so good. They are so underrated, though. Everyone is really raving about Ohuhu because it's budget friendly, because they're cheaper, and because their markers are good. And then there's always Copics, because even though they are the most expensive, they are the best. And no one can beat their brush nib, in my opinion. So there you have it. That is my review. This is an honest review because I paid for these, y'all. They were not sent to me, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed Aubrey as we sort of dug into her a bit more. I am releasing this video and another video all today. And I'm so excited. And I want to give a big shout out to, and I'm hoping I'm saying her Instagram and her YouTube channel's name right, and that is Shellface90. Oh my goodness, she gave me the cutest shout out on Instagram, y'all. I was like, oh my god, like I had just a whole fan moment. Just, I was like, oh my gosh, like, she really likes me. Okay, like, she drew me and everything, and it was the cutest thing in life. It made my whole day. So y'all should definitely go follow her, because she's a fellow artist and she's bomb. Like, she has this series going on right now where she's making all of the Disney princesses into fairies, and it is the cutest thing in life. Okay, so go follow her, y'all. And I would like to definitely say hello to all of my new subscribers, y'all. We were a little bit under 300, and we are already almost at 350. Okay, that's a big jump from what, maybe just last week. So hey y'all, hey, and welcome to the YouTube family. And I just hope you guys love my videos and continue to watch, and send more friends to subscribe. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that button, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Little talk on the creek, what you said is out. I get better to help me do whatever. No beef with Dennis was, but I fight temptation. I'm not saying I don't like temptation. I'm just looking for the right temptation, you know. I'm just fighting temptation. Yeah, full control. Yeah, it's very tempting. You ask to take me home. I know you want my love. The time is right. Oh, yeah, when I'm ready. I'm just fighting temptation, yeah, full control, yeah, it's very tempting. You ask to take me home, I know you want my love, the time is right. Oh, yeah, when I'm ready, I want you tonight. I'm the type of chick who be fighting temptation, make you wait before we have a relation. Playboy, holla at me later. Don't you know I'm managed by a validator? I'm a exterminator. I look good, so hate me, hater. Me and my girls drinking, where's the waiter? Cheating guys already pledging. Ladies night, don't suffocate us. If you think just be an altercation, one missy use a personator. I got so much I say even scared jiggle. Beyonce, MC Light and Free. Missy, put it down on the beat. Party people, it's a good sensation. We gon' show you how to fight temptation. We in the club, free gully, no doubt. See this real deal player staring dead in my mouth. He got his crew, but I got mine too. Send a note to my table like, what you gon' do? I game got him spreading me out. In my ear, dry tears, how he left his spouse. And oh, the nice cars and impressive house. He wanna run up and I ain't no regular route. Me and the girls, we ain't stressing out. We ain't birds, we ain't heading south. Them one-nighters, that's dead as south. Pillow talk on the creek, what you said is out. I get better to help me do whatever. No beef with Dennis was, but I fight temptation. I'm not saying I don't like temptation. I'm just looking for the right temptation, you know. I'm just fighting temptation, yeah, full control. Yeah, it's very tempting. You ask to take me home. I know you want my love. The time is right. Oh, yeah, when I'm ready. I'm just fighting temptation, yeah, full control. Yeah, it's very tempting. You ask to take me home. I know you want my love. The time is right. Oh, yeah, when I'm ready. I want you tonight. chick who be find temptation. Make you wait before we have a relation. Playboy, holla at me later. Don't you know I'm managed by a violator? I'm a exterminator. I look good, so hate me, hater. Me and my girls drinking, where's the waiter? Cheating guys already pledging. Ladies night, don't suffocate us. If you think just be an altercation, one to use a personator. I got so much I say even scared Jacob.
Beyonce, MC Light and Free. Missy, put it down on the beat.
Party people, it's a good sensation. We gon' show you how to fight temptation.
We in the club, free gully, no doubt. See this real deal player staring dead in my mouth. He got his crew, but I got mine too. Send a note to my table like, what you gon' do? I game got him spreading me out. In my ear, drive cares how he left his spouse. And oh, the nice cars and impressive house. He wanna run up and I ain't no regular route. Me and the girls, we ain't stressing out. We ain't birds, we ain't heading south. Them one-nighters, that's dead as south. Pillow talk on the creek, what you said is out. I get Cheddar to help me do whatever. No beef with Dennis Edwards, but I fight temptation. I'm not saying I don't like temptation. I'm just looking for the right temptation, you know.
I'm just fighting temptation. Yeah, full control. Yeah, it's very tempting when you ask to take me home. I know you want my love. The time is right. Oh, when I'm ready. I'm just fighting temptation. Yeah, full control. Yeah, it's very tempting when you ask to take me home. I know you want my love. The time is right. Oh, when I'm ready. You want me tonight.
I'm the type of chick who be find temptation. Make you wait before we have a relation. Playboy, holla at me later. Don't you know I'm managed by a violator? I'm a exterminator. I look good, so hate me, hater. Me and my girls drinking, where's the waiter? Cheating guys already pledging. Ladies night, don't suffocate us. If you think just be an altercation, one to use a personator. I got so much I say even scared Jacob.
Beyonce, MC Light and Free. Missy, put it down on the beat.
Party people, it's a good sensation. We gon' show you how to fight temptation.
We in the club, free gully, no doubt. See this real deal player staring dead in my mouth. He got his crew, but I got mine too. Send a note to my table like, what you gon' do? I game got him spreading me out. In my ear, drive cares how he left his spouse. And oh, the nice cars and impressive house. He wanna run up and I ain't no regular route. Me and the girls, we ain't stressing out. We ain't birds, we ain't heading south. Them one-nighters, that's dead as south. Pillow talk on the creek, what you said is out. I get Cheddar to help me do whatever. No beef with Dennis Edwards, but I fight temptation. I'm not saying I don't like temptation. I'm just looking for the right temptation, you know.
I'm just fighting temptation. Yeah, full control. Yeah, it's very tempting when you ask to take me home. I know you want my love. The time is right. Oh, when I'm ready. I'm just fighting temptation. Yeah, full control. Yeah, it's very tempting when you ask to take me home. I know you want my love. The time is right. Oh, when I'm ready. You want me tonight.
I'm the type of chick who be find temptation. Make you wait before we have a relation. Playboy, holla at me later. Don't you know I'm managed by a violator? I'm a exterminator. I look good, so hate me, hater. Me and my girls drinking, where's the waiter? Cheating guys already pledging. Ladies night, don't suffocate us. If you think this be an altercation, one missy use a personator. I got so much I say even scared Jacob.
Beyonce, MC Light and Free. Missy, put it down on the beat.
Party people, it's a good sensation. We gon' show you how to fight your division.
We in the club, free gully, no doubt. See this real deal player staring dead in my mouth. He got his crew, but I got mine too. Send a note to my table.